It's really busy here on day 2 at Intertraffic. No parking up on the escalators here, but I tell you what, we've got lots on parking coming up for you. I wanted to show you something. I've just seen this, it's really cool. This is a solar powered bollard, and you can see when I put my hand on it and create darkness, then it thinks that the sun's gone down for the day and it lights up. Coming up after the break, how metric are knocking down barriers to development, a new watch that can shave minutes off your parking experience, and how Lindsay's movable barriers are being used down the road here for President Barack Obama. So keep us on your radar. Oh, and we've got the latest on radar coming up after the break. Based in Cheltenham in the UK, AGD now provide intelligent detection systems internationally. This is why they're on our radar.
We like to think there's something new every time we come to the show. This time we've got the AGD 318. It's a very flexible platform. It's been designed to meet a number of requirements from the customers. It can be used on the highway, and it can also be used for urban applications and strategic detection.
So what are the latest innovations for street lighting?
We've been talking to a number of manufacturers, and they're very keen to actually save money for the local authorities by having carbon efficiencies. We can provide data from the radars to actually dim the lights quite efficiently within the existing infrastructure if there's less traffic. Trial deployment's been very, very successful. We already have approval with a number of radars with some manufacturers.
Chris is the Senior Vice President of Lindsay, and actually he's been with the firm 28 years. So Chris, how does this solution really help you to manage traffic on motorways?
Well, this is a solution that allows you to manage congestion. And so when there's busy traffic in one way, like going into town and none coming out, we can move the barrier over and pick up an extra lane without building it. Cars drive right by it, they don't even notice it. Here they would immediately take the lane behind it once they pass the machine.
And there was a first for movable barriers here in Amsterdam 2014. It was the Nuclear Summit, which meant the likes of Barack Obama and other heads of state were descending here. So they used the barriers, didn't they? And it's the first time it's been used for an event like this.
The Dutch government wanted to create a special lane to get out of Schiphol Airport so that all the heads of states and important people could get out. There were some security things they were concerned about, so we managed to open up the lane. We took 2 special lanes for them, took about an hour to set it up, then they could pass through it for the allotted period of time, and when that period was done, the traffic got the lanes back. So the general population gets to drive their cars on the road. We managed to put it together pretty quickly for them when they asked us to do it.
And another new innovation from Lindsay here at Intertraffic is the crash cushion. John, what's new about this?
So this is our new Tau tube. There's really 3 things that are significant about this. First, it's 30% shorter than its previous generation product, the Tau, so that's pretty cool. The second one is 30% cheaper. And then finally, of course, it can be used in tunnels. You can see here that there's aluminum, and this aluminum makes it so that it can be used in tunnels, whereas our previous generation Tau could not be. So this is a pretty sexy product.
Look who we found. There's all kinds of hidden talents here at Intertraffic. We'll stay there, plenty more still coming up for you. Don't want to leave you hanging on a string.
Swaco, the global player in traffic technologies, announces the installation of its Swaco Traffic World. As of July 2014, visitors can experience the latest traffic management solutions in one place at the Swaco headquarters, said a spokesman of the group.
There's all sorts here at Intertraffic 2014, and now we have the premiere, the launch of a brand new watch that actually saves you time. Now I'm here with Thomas. Saves you money as well, doesn't it? It changes the way that you park.
Yeah, it changes the way that you park. We made an app to pay for parking when you're on street or off street, and now we connected it to a watch as well, which saves you time and money on parking and gives you a gadget-wise feeling of paying for parking.
So it's really quick to use, but also you don't have to decide in advance how long you're going to be in the car park, because this works in real time. You stop it as soon as you're done, save any extra money. So how does it work? Well, I've got a glamorous assistant lined up to show us this. Now, Bernadette also works for the company. So I've arrived at the car park.
Yes.
I've got my watch. What do I do?
We do. All right. We start the application on our smartphone or on our tablet, just like this. You park the car, start like that. Then you go out for shopping or coffee. You press on your watch. You can see Parkmobile. As you can see, the time is running. When you need to stop it, just go like this, and your parking action is stopped.
And Bernadette, can I pay for all this through my app as well?
Yeah, you pay through your app. At the end of the month, you get a bill and you pay.
And it registers your number plate, so you can't get away with lying. It knows exactly what's going on, and that's the future for parking, or one of them. Did you know that Metric have been going in Swindon since 1878? And actually, here at Intertraffic, they are the only UK manufacturer of pay and display machines. And they've got something new. You don't need barriers anymore. This is barrier-less technology. So here to explain how and why is Richard from Metric. So I'm going to a car park. I want to go to the shops and buy some muesli, but you're telling me I don't need to go through barriers anymore.
No, that's not required anymore at all. We've got this Vivo Park solution, which is we've designed for retail to allow them to control free parking. They want free parking in their car parks because their customers, they don't want them to pay, but they know their car parks get abused. So we designed a system that fixes that.
So how do I prove that I have actually been shopping and bought my muesli?
Well, let me show you. What you've got in a car park in the UK is you've got a camera on the entrance and a camera on the exit. So when you enter the car park, the camera's going to take your vehicle there and then. Then what happens is you're going to go shopping. After you finish your shopping, you're then going to come to one of these checkout terminals to check your vehicle out of the car park. And the way you do this is quite straightforward. I'm going to enter 3 digits from my vehicle. The machine will then go to the database and find the vehicles that are appropriate. You then find your vehicle. I'll choose this one and confirm that's my vehicle.
And how do I prove that I have actually been to the shops?
Everybody gets a receipt for their shopping, and you're going to walk away with your receipt and approach this terminal with your receipt. Then you'll be prompted for the receipt and you'll scan it. And that's you checked out of the car park.
So what's the advantage of not having barriers?
Well, you've got a free-flowing car park. A barrier is, by definition, it's a barrier to get in. In the retail sector, they don't want barriers to the car park. It needs to be a welcoming place. And so to hit a barrier before you've even got to the shop is something that they don't like.
So there's no barriers to your day out?
That's what it's all about, and that's what this solution provides.
So another jam-packed day here at Intertraffic 2014. No traffic jams, mind you. I think I need to put my feet up, so I found just the ticket. But don't miss the finale. We will see you tomorrow. Shall we? Good, isn't it? Yeah.